Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
Shh! People work around here. It's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. I can't let it hit the streets. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate. Melted and in tiny little pieces. Webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me. Webbs, do your stuff. I'm having a good day. You having a good day? No? knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. They're so cute when they're asleep.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I will make you bleed.
Wait. Weapons hit the streets, it'll be a disaster. I gotta make sure that doesn't happen. 2 down, 2 to go.
I have him!
Did your mom tell...
Today, you die.
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. Not gonna happen. Spider Slam! catchphrases. What do you think?
I'm waiting. Yes, get here!
Why can't they all be like that? Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Do what I do best. Break things. And me without my marshmallows.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. Saw him. He looks so tough now that he's been caught. He's begging for his life.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
Help! I see him! There's someone here.
Et voila! At least we destroy these weapons. The chance of someone else finding them first.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
I bet they're wishing they'd paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone! Tell us who you're working with! Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please. Please, nobody.
That guy's no killer. Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of...
Spider-Man! Enjoy it. He's working with a killer.
What good is climbing walls now?
Running out of trip. Are we?
All flesh and old substance.
Now I'm on to you. Admit it, even you're impressed.
Now we'll see who is the...
I learned valuable lessons today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
I could really use a helping hand!
Never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
I shouldn't have had that burrito! My kids are never gonna believe this. Hey, swing by my old precinct, will ya? This looks dangerous. You get with the cops? Good cops in this city. Support you. I shouldn't have had that burrito. My kids are never gonna believe this. This looks dangerous. You get word. The good cops in this city, they support you.
Time for alternative transportation.
precinct, will you?
Spider-Man! Keep your chin up, we're behind you!
The shaken victim said if Spider-Man hadn't been there...
When Spider-Man's around, you can bet no one's gonna mug us.
Who could resist that? That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be.
Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it.
Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your your darkest moments. You wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but...
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me. This is so much fun.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter phase 2 of the suppression initiative immediately.
Spider-Man, Whitney here. I just did an interview with the task force, and they're blaming the rising crime rate on you. Watch out.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Huh, great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
A true hero is...
I heard we're moving stuff that belonged to the Hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Come on, show me what you got.
This is why they call me amazing!
You're just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Send me the dry cleaning bill.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whoa! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it. Didn't get out, last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now. I fought tougher than you.
Ejected.
Spidey, can you move that?
Just what I wanted.
Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Just in time. Cut it a little close there.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
The Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos.
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. Felicia! Why am I not surprised?
Hey, why do we have to fight the spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know, in his weight class.
See what I can do to bring the
Kingpin's got a plan, and he ain't let us down yet. You wanna start criticizing? Go ahead. It's your funeral.
What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences.
There he is! What's that?
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. Or take down bad guys instead of being one?
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
Over here!
So working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
No pictures. I'm having a bad hair day.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit, and you'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Bam! There There he is!
I'll come right out with some cold water. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. Is it just me, or am I carrying this entire fight? I'll take that.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. You're starting to get predictable.
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Man, I was... Don't feel bad. You're not...
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Fool me once, come to pop.
You're so cute when you're confused.
Valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Just a little closer.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect? I must always make things so hard.
And heave! When you put forth this week and effort, I gotta feel like you don't respect me. Come to pop.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better. Going to all this trouble for little old me.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Alicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. Can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. The bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I could check that one off my list.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends, as if I didn't have an...
We have a report of suspects attempting to enter a locked building.
Fellas, I got him!
Got the spider!
Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. It's not to surrender, or just start crying. Sometimes I even impress myself. I almost died just then. Of boredom.
business owners praised Spider-Man.
Just what I wanted. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait.
Spider-Man! Keep your shit up!
I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry is really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Kraven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude.
The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. You betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent, the foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. You fight ghosts. Come get me, boy.
In the trees. Right before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. You are outnumbered. You grasp by one man.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you... Because she was...
Always one step behind.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Hey, attention! I'm not doing this again for your benefit.
Good. Come get... Fool. I'm right here. Your own senses betray you. You flail around like a drunken sailor. You have learned much, but you fight ghosts. Come get me, boy.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no escape. Then so be it. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen... Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are. I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp. Web slinging fail!
Used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
Put forth this week in effort? I kinda feel like you don't all the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Task Force. I don't like working with. Even crooked. But us that armor.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. Who can resist that? I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
Dispatch.
Ionic webbing's my best shot here. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
Ratbag, assault on police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. You add more crimes to the list.
Sometimes I even impress myself. It's my lucky day. Ionic webbing, do your stuff. The guys in armor are calling the shots, which makes them my prime targets. We need to talk about your level of effort today. It's not good.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
I'll take that. I can check that one off my list.
I don't care what people.
Did that hurt?
You fool, Spider-Man. Man, you think those wacky ran into a more than a delay?
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
Ah, come on.
Somebody there? Bruno! They say you guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
But the villain's coming down, Spider-Man!
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. Those guys? Yeah, not good.
Hey, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. I suppose you'll make the wonderful task for little life. You can't help but cling to small victories.
Yo, over here!
Think of it as a sticky gunfight. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Skinny, ain't you?
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect. You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
I bet you're used to disappointing women. Get ready to die, Spider-Man.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. People work around here. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
You're not so scary in person.
Give me robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. That's what I'm talking about. If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me.
What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos.
Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. It must take what, a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, room.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want murder.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
I'll crush you down!
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
I've had enough of you!
Mighty dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, you're the same height line.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What you want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone smart is in charge.
kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the wolf yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me that you did. It's like a bouncy house. Am I right? You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. Money doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Just to be clear.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. I have to get to Times Square, fast.
Just like a bug. You head for the light, you know you'll No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. Get out of here, Spider, before you get swapped!
That energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
You should feel lucky you're on the other side. You should have run away while you could. Now you'll die. You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man. But go ahead. Don't let me stop you! No! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
So much for the force field. Now I can get over there. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care. I live my home.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. Full of electricity? You're pretty dim. Really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash? it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did, and all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me. Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they ugly the devil!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
Before I let them take me again!
I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting them. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. First I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much. Without webs for a bit.
I'm not going to let you put me back in that place!
Man, your power bill's gonna be through the roof! Web shooters are disabled. Be careful.
Not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are cleared to escalate to Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the task force installing unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
There could be mass casualties if I don't find those bombs right away.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
You guys are either renegades or idiots. If you're just stupid, I'll apologize later. Gotta get to the river, fast. Just what I always wanted. Gotta move faster. Okay, Dynamite. You can go boom now.
I need a bomb squad unit to investigate the reported explosive device. Evacuation is in progress.
All mine. With the guys setting bombs, or you're stopping me from getting to them. Either way, we have a problem. I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you.
No more fancy stuff! I'm gonna beat you senseless, and it'll be perfectly legal. This is gonna hurt. Bad. You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard now. Target acquired. You're not fighting first, Snatcher.
Let's go for a swim. Was I aiming for? That was close.
Caller reports a suspicious package. Follow evacuation protocols. Bomb squad has been notified.
trying to stop your bombs. Oh, come on, don't cry. I can try to humiliate you less. Boom, shakalaka. Not again. It's okay, I won't think less of you if you... Ionic webbing makes everything better. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? This belongs at the bottom of the river. That was close. No one plants bombs in my city. No one.
All available units, respond to the Oscorp building. Set up a perimeter and assist in evacuation. We have reports of hostiles on the premises, armed and dangerous.
Not again. Gotta get over there fast. Oscorp looks like a bomb went off. Or a bunch of them. I need to find out who did it. I can't do it. Great. Listen, I know you task force guys think I'm the second coming of Al Capone, but there's a bigger threat right now.
The Goblin gave us this armor after he sprung us from Ravencroft. We work for him, and he wants you alive or dead. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna go with option 2.
Another one? Listen, guys, I know crazy doesn't need a reason, but I've never met this goblin you keep talking about.
Well, the boss knows you, and he's paying us to bring you to him. In pieces, if that's what it takes.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard now.
I'm gonna leave you senseless.
Perfectly.
That's the same kind of Oscorp tech the task force uses. Where'd you get it? What did you do to Harry Osborn?
Yeah, it's what you did to him you should worry about. And what he's gonna do to you.
Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one. Okay, listen up, minion number 4. I want answers. Your pals made it sound like Harry Osborn is this goblin person. But he'd never do that to his own company.
I guess you don't know the boss as well as you thought. But chew on this. If he'd do that to Oscorp, what would he do to you?
Time for a bombing run! We should breakdance fight instead! Huh, you should see me do the worm! Someone spent a lot of...
Thought visions were bad? Try explosives!
Here's one for the highlight reel! Look at this place. It could all come crashing down. If anyone's still in there, I've got to get them out. Fast.
Spidey, help me!
Hurry! I can't hold it for long!
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
I'm gonna write the
please
Bugle.
save me!
Tell them they're wrong about you.
Bless you! I thought I was dead!
I can't breathe! You're a real hero, Spidey!
God, Harry Osborn, is that really you?
Does it look like me? No. Harry Osborn's dead thanks to you. All that's left is the Goblin.
You couldn't wait, could you? You tried something else!
Richard Parker's Spider-Venom. And look, I'm a new man.
I warned you, what could happen?
I'm dying, you idiot. What else was I supposed to do?
You could have let me do research.
No. From now on, I take what I want, no matter who I have to kill.
help, you don't have to fight me. I'll do whatever I can to cure you.
And turn me back into that whiny trust fund baby? I don't think so.
Listen, what you've done didn't just affect your body. It's twisted your mind. You have to let me...
Wrong. I don't have to let anyone do anything. That's the only always waiting for Daddy to come and hug me and make it all better. Well, he never did. But it doesn't matter now. I can make it better myself. Well, better for me, not so good for you. I'll analyze your corpse and find out why you're stable. Then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power.
That's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you've set the bar pretty low. I'm sorry for what happened to you, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
You say that like you have a choice. My father failed me. You failed me. It's like I always said. You have to look out for yourself.
Your father failed you because he spent all his time trying to extend his life instead of living it. Don't make the same mistake, Harry. This is crazy. You're not helping anyone doing this. Not even yourself.
I'm analyzing your every move. Your bio-meaning. Something you definitely follow. And that I won't be able to do when you're dead.
inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside. Get back to the action. Can't leave now. People are in trouble. With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Can't turn my back on people in need. I'm getting too far away from the action.